Hello, friends. Welcome back. I want to start today with a question. What is the oldest skill in the world? It is not writing. It is not reading. It is not coding. The oldest skill in the world is storytelling. Before we had books, before we had schools, before we had the internet, humans sat around a fire. One person would speak, the others would listen. They told stories about the hunt. They told stories about the stars. They told stories about heroes and monsters. This is how we learned language. But today, when you try to learn English, what do? You memorize lists of words. You study grammar rules in a textbook. You take tests. And the result, you know the rules, but you cannot speak. You are like a person who has memorized all the parts of a bicycle, but has never ridden one. Today, we are going to throw away the textbook. Today, I am going to teach you how to use the ancient power of storytelling to become fluent in English. I will show you why your brain loves stories. I will teach you the retelling technique, and we will practice together. By the end of this video, you will not just be a student, you will be a storyteller. Get a cup of tea, sit comfortably, let's begin. Part 1. Why textbooks fail and stories succeed. Why is storytelling so powerful for English? Let me tell you a secret about your brain. Your brain does not like random facts. If I give you a list of 10 random words, apple, run, sky, blue, fast, table, by tomorrow you will forget 7 of them. But if I put those words into a story, the boy took the apple. He looked at the blue sky. He started to run fast. Now you remember everything. Why? Because a story creates a picture. When you read a textbook, you are using your memory. When you tell a story, you are using your imagination. Imagination is 100 times stronger than memory. Many of you have a problem called the translation gap. You think in your mother tongue, then you translate to English, then you speak. This makes you slow. Storytelling destroys this gap. When you get lost in a story, you stop translating. You start seeing the movie in your head. And when you describe the movie, you are thinking in English. So how do we do this? We are going to follow a 3-step process today. Step 1. Input, listening to the story. Step 2. Absorption, visualizing the story. Step 3. Output, retelling the story. Part 2. The practice story, the forgotten key. I am going to tell you a very simple story now. It is a story about a man named Ravi. I want you to listen carefully. Do not worry about grammar. Just watch the movie in your mind. Ravi was late for work. His alarm clock did not ring. He jumped out of bed. He brushed his teeth in 10 seconds. He put on his shirt, but he buttoned it wrong. He ran to the kitchen. He grabbed an apple. Then he ran to the front door. He reached into his pocket for his car keys. His pocket was empty. Ravi stopped. He checked his other pocket. Empty. He checked the sofa. Empty. Panic started to rise in his chest. Oh no, he thought, my boss will kill me. He ran back to the bedroom. He looked under the bed. He looked in the bathroom.
Suddenly, he remembered something. Last night, he was thirsty. He went to the kitchen to drink water. Ravi ran to the kitchen. He opened the fridge. There, sitting next to the milk bottle, were his car keys. He had put them in the fridge by mistake. Ravi laughed. He grabbed the cold keys and ran out the door. He was late, but he was happy. Okay, that was the story. Did you understand it? It was simple, right? Now I want to ask you a question. Where were the keys? If you answered in the fridge, congratulations, you learned English. You didn't memorize the word fridge. You visualized the scene of the keys next to the milk. Now we move to the most important part, the retelling. Part 3, the retelling technique. Most students listen to a story and then stop. This is a mistake. Input is silver, output is gold. To improve your speaking, you must tell the story back to me. But here is the rule. Do not try to be perfect. Do not try to use my exact words. Use your own words. I want you to imagine I'm your friend. We're meeting for coffee. You say to me, "Hey, let me tell you a funny story about Ravi." Let's try it together. I will help you. How did the story start? He was late. Say it with me. Ravi was late. What happened next? He lost something. What was it? Say it. He couldn't find his keys. Where did he look? He looked everywhere. Pocket, sofa, bed. Say it. He looked everywhere, but the keys were gone. Then the twist. Where did he find them? Say it. He found them in the fridge. See? You just told a story in English. You used the past tense naturally. You didn't think about subject plus verb plus object. You just thought about Ravi and the fridge. This is the secret exercise I want you to do every day. Take a small story. It can be a fable, a news story, or something that happened to you. Read it or listen to it. Then close the book, close the video, stand in front of a mirror, and retell the story to yourself in simple English. If you get stuck, don't stop. Use your hands. Use a different word. Just keep the story moving. Part 4. Your daily life is a story. Now, let's take this to the next level. You don't always need to read a book to find a story. Your life is a story. Every day something happens to you. Maybe you saw a cute dog. Maybe you burned your toast. Maybe the bus was late. These are micro stories. To become fluent, you must become the narrator of your own life. Here is a challenge for you. Tonight, before you go to sleep, I want you to tell yourself the story of your day. Do not just say a list. I woke up, I ate, I worked. That is a robot. Be a storyteller. Add emotion. Add detail. Instead of saying, I made tea, say, I went to the kitchen. I really wanted some tea. The water boiled. I poured the milk. It smelled delicious. Do you feel the difference? The robot version is boring. The storyteller version builds fluency. When you add details, the water boiled, it smelled delicious, you are forcing your brain to search for more words. You are stretching your English muscles. My friends, learning English is also a story. And in this story, you are the hero. Every hero faces challenges. Every hero feels like giving up. Ravi lost his keys. Arjun failed his interview. You might struggle with grammar. You might feel shy. But the hero never quits. The hero finds a way. Your way is storytelling. Stop treating English like a math problem. Start treating it like a song, like a movie, like a chat with a friend. Your voice matters. Your stories matter. The world is waiting to hear them. I have a small homework for you today. In the comments below, I want you to tell me a very short story. It can be just 3 sentences. Tell me about something funny that happened to you this week. One day suddenly, in the end. I will read your stories. I will correct them with love. Thank you for spending this time with me.